Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Watch Natalie, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. I am here to do your daily reading for Monday, August 26th, 2019. I almost had it. Just remember that these readings are timeless. Like if they resonate with you, they resonate with you. So if you're drawn to any of the little tiles of all of my past readings, or the titles are captivating to you, go ahead and take a look, because they could have something very, very useful to you now, even if they were published a while ago. Same is true for the readings, you know, like today, they could resonate for someone 2 years from now, okay? Everything you need about resonance and true resonance is down in the description box. Down in the description box below, okay? Remember, there's no such thing as time. There's just energy, and there's attention and priorities, okay? And I feel like there's usually something else that I say, but I will let memory jog when it is supposed to. Okay, so some of the downloads, really what this is about, what it feels like. First of all, I did the water sign weeklies, and whoa, everyone, all of you guys are having incredible, incredible weeks this week. Scorpios are getting their strategies together and removing a huge blind spot that was kind of tripping them up. Cancer is having an incredible breakthrough moment in their life this week. Pisces is getting relief from addictions, sex addiction, masturbation addiction, drug, alcohol abuse addiction. I'm sorry, guys. I just put all your laundry right out there, didn't I? So check that out if you'd like to oh, that's what I forgot to say. Okay, so if this resonates with you, if it truly resonates with you, this is an energy work day. So just by viewing this video, your ingestion of this reading is energy work in itself. The vibrations land on you, and they cause these changes in sights and sounds, and just everything that it means to take in the moving picture, okay? It affects you, it works on you, it leads to realizations and epiphanies, and it actually changes that vibrational frequency a little bit or a lot, okay? So those are the energy work days where you're actually getting stuff done energetically. If it's not resonating for you, it's a Scooby Snack Day, which means that you are here for the Scooby Snacks. You're here to watch someone else's life unfolding before your very eyes, okay? Let's just start with a bang, okay? The world, the absolute, I love talking about the world. The world is a karmic reward. Someone's on the outside and they want to be on the inside. Someone wants to get close to you, or you want to get close to someone. Remember, I'm channeling your energies as well as the people around you, the energies that are around you. So something I say could reflect that. But this feels like someone wants, see how she's in this egg? I saw a plane, and then I saw kind of like this, like a circle, and then like getting into the circle. I feel like someone wants to be part of your inner circle, or you're trying to be part of someone else's inner circle. She's really, first of all, she has 2 batons. Whereas the magician and the charioteer, you know, there are other baton holding characters in the tarot, but she's got 2. She's got them both. And she's floating in that perfect egg. And that's where you want to be. That's where you're trying to get to. And I'm going to let you know that there's a very good chance that you're going to get here. Very good chance. And why do I feel like there's strategy involved here? Because halfway, the cosmos, okay, so you take care of your side of the street and you employ the right strategies for your life to get as far as you can go, and then this is when the cosmos kicks in. This is when the door like opens. You watch Cancer's weekly, I swear, this is like, it's, oh my gosh. But it's kind of like this, and it's like, this could be something that you had been trying to do for a very long time. A circle you've been trying to get into. And when I say a circle, I don't mean, it could be a social circle, it could be like a club of some sort, it could be something, it could be something like that. I feel like, number one, it's No, it's a relationship. It's a relationship. You want to be part of one person's inner circle. You want, oh, that's so sweet. Who has a competitive advantage and what is it? The way you see them or the way they see you is the world. Like you are everything. Like your whole little force field. Isn't this great, guys? My new setup where I have this whole, you know, it's like your whole force field like around you. Like if you imagine an egg, like completely around you, they actually want to be with, hold on, I don't want to get this caught. I've been getting my skirts caught in these rolly wheels. They actually want to be with you in your physical space as well as in your trust. Someone wants you to think very well of them. Someone wants you to trust them. Come with me if you want to live. You know, I saw Terminator 2 like a lot growing up, and I didn't see T1 until like years and years later. So I didn't know that scene where she's like, on the floor and like backing away. I had no idea why she was scared of him. I had absolutely zero, I didn't get it. It made no sense to me why he was like feared, like at all. Then I saw the first one, you know, like 20 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, I get it now, you know. Okay, sorry, that was a weird digression. But it was worth it because it led us to the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Could never be antithetical. Okay, so the Pentacles, sorry, the Ace of Pentacles here. Ooh. They just channeled that old reading I did. It's not old, it's just from before. It's, remember when I did the one about, what is it? Hold on. One of Us. That one. They channeled that, they like re-channeled it to me, like a little flashback. That is what this is. This is sort of like a, I don't want to say elite society. It's a society. Okay, so here, let me put it this way. So my Artegan Social Club, it's a private social club. It's like kind of like invitation only. You have to go through the Artegan in training, be an AIT for 6 weeks. And then, and because that's free, I reserve like the complete right to like deny anyone or not, you know, it's a club based on certain criteria that I like outline as far as who makes it, right? That criteria is not based on wealth. It's not based on status. This is a circle. There's like another meaning to this. This is about entering or wanting to enter into someone's trust, someone's confidence. However, this person, there is a competitive advantage on each side. Does this make any sense? It's like one of you has the world and one of you has the coin. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not losing you. But that's what this is what it's like opening up to me to be. Look at, okay, thank you. Thank you. See how this hedged little area is? It's a wall, it's a boundary, it's a barrier. And there's like those little mountains through it, through the little, like the little door, the little archway. This is happening, the pentacle is being dropped or being, you know, handed on the inside of this garden area. So it's exclusive. This is an exclusive, I'm getting a lot of exclusivity here with this ring, this circle, and this ring and this, you know, private sort of garden. I feel like someone wants to get in with you or you want to get in with someone else, but there's also something else going on here. It's like two things happening at once. It's like there's a relationship thing where someone wants to be physically close to you and have your trust and have your confidence. And there's also this thing about you joining someone else's club, joining a community that's sort of guarded. See, this is even sort of guarding all of the outsiders here. The Seven of Wands is in a position to actually make, not demands, but to say, this is what I need in order to do this, in order to be in this relationship, it's a right, or it's a contract, it's terms, it's lists of, I want this, 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 and this, and this. It's just, the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, the Queen of Cups. That's not a psychic slump. That's just me. Okay. So you're going to use your intuition. You're going to use your intuition. And I feel like your intuition will not steer you wrong. Okay. Regarding this, because here's the thing. There is an approach. There is an offer. There's an offer, absolutely. And I feel like someone else wants to offer to you because you're the world. It's been doing that, freezing up, I don't know why. So because you are the world, there is an offer coming towards you. It's like they want to get in with you, so you have the right, you have the standing to not make a demand, not make, a fuss, but it's basically just whatever you need to do what they are wanting to pay you to do. And I feel like it is career, or not career. For some of you, it's a healing, a spiritual healing, an energy worker circle type thing. It's like, not the Artegan. It's not that. That's just an example. It's not that. It's something else. It's someone else's thing. Okay. It's like those little communities that they make, or those little communes, those little, I don't know, whatever. It could be something like that, where they want to make this offer to you to come and mentor, to come and teach, to come and share your wisdom. It could be that you are a world-renowned psychotherapist, or in some sort of healing profession, or some sort of creative or artistic venture, or even just an international corporation, a multinational corporation, that you get an invitation to be part of. Okay, let me put it that way. Yeah, if you are, okay, let's just do this. There's certain places and groups and societies where not even Bill Gates can walk through the door. Their criteria for to be accepted is completely bloodline. It's blue blood only. You have to have, you have to be able to track your family back, hundreds and hundreds of years, like everybody else at that table, in order to be part of that specific group, where money and wealth count for absolutely nothing, and where arts and entertainment and star status and celebrity count for absolutely nothing, where it's totally on the blood. It's totally, oh my God, what's his name? I don't want to get too digressed into that, but this would be, in this case, this would be the exception to the rule, where normally they would only accept, the Archduke of, they would only accept a blue blood royalty type of person, right? And not the head of a multinational billion-dollar corporation or corporate holding company of all these little entities, nor would they invite an actor. Oh my God, they would look at actors like, ooh, actor on a line, ew, gross. But this is different. Would be the blue bloods saying, you know what? We want this. We want this person's world to come into our thing and affect it and put their energy onto it. And so we are going to make them an offer. We are going to invite them over and sit through the long family history lecture of the ancestry. And this is like Dutch and Scandinavian ancestors who created New York kind of thing. That family, those families. Okay, this is like that. It's like the old and old and old. And this is, before meritocracy, before cafe society. It's like that crusty old fucking thing making an offer to doesn't matter, an actor, you know, the head of a multinational corporation, just go with that. That's what this feels like. Because this being in the middle of what these two things are, it's like kind of unconventional to me. Does that make sense? This is what's channeling through, okay? So you're either, it would be very strange if you were, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there, guys, okay? Let me just put it this way. I feel like you're one or the other. You're either part of that society that's going to reach out to the world card person, or you are the world card person and you're going to receive this offer. And you have the standing to make some sort of list of what you want and what you need in order to provide your services, in order to contribute. Thank you. They corrected me. In order to contribute. And how you respond to this, no, that's not it. They told me that both of you. So it doesn't matter what side of this you're on. Because see, the way it's looking like to me, it looks like this. That he's just in the middle of these two circular egg-like visuals, and he's in the middle. In the middle of this. So it's like the bridge. It's the bridge between the offer and the get. Both of you, this is the one making the offer. This is the one receiving the offer. This is the negotiation in between. This is the talk. This is the discussion of the terms, the organizational part of this. Both of you are going to use your intuition. The person, the side making the offer is going to use their intuition. The side receiving the offer is going to make the decisions based off their intuition. That seems so difficult to get out. Sorry, guys. There's a whole stack of cards. I'm not going to take all of them. I'm just going to take this one. If this one, wait a minute. Oh, it's not that many. They are all for us. Okay, here we go. I thought there were like 25. They're not. There's just 5. There's, see. Here we go, guys. So there is an element of, for some of you, it could be fame. For some of you, you could be famous. You could be reaching out to someone famous. Or actually, you know what's sort of interesting is that the person receiving the offer is the more special one. Not, okay, I take that back immediately. Hold on, I can feel everyone getting, okay. I'm not saying they're the more special one. I'm saying that the one receiving the offer is actually not, I feel like the one making the offer is actually being watched publicly on some sort of platform, on some sort of stage, on some sort of podium. You know, this is that politician's vibration type of card. This is also someone very attractive. You and or the other person, the other people, the other, you know, the larger group or society here. And down here we have the 4 of Staves, the 1111, the 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, okay? And I just want you to know that if this doesn't have to do with a broader community or a broader group of people for you, that this is specifically and just and only regarding a really important personal relationship for you, where someone wants to get really close to you and be part of your inner circle. And just remember that To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you could be the world. Okay? So this doesn't have to play out on the world stage. It doesn't have to be, you know, all that big, all that jazz. It could just be as simple, yet as monumentally important as two people sharing something between them and crossing that bridge, crossing that threshold in order to be together. For some of you, it is that. For some of you, it's a marriage proposal. Or a commitment ring. They're telling me like one of those, what are those rings that people give each other? Promise rings. It could be a promise ring. Or even just a gift, like an expensive gift. And if that's the case, this is the conversation about what the relationship, how it's going to work, how the relationship is going to work. Ooh, that's interesting. For some of you, it's the former, about the community, about being accepted into a big thing. For some of you, it's the latter, where it's just this very important relationship for you. And then for some of you, it's actually both. That this person comes in bringing all this with them, that they come bringing their own people, their own community, their own tribe. Or when something gets offered to you, this opportunity, you have your own community, your own people, your own tribe. Or you both could have your own people, your own communities, and your own tribes, and your own little like segments of humans that you just together. If this is relationship, if this is a promise ring, a gift, an engagement, you will both be using your intuition. You both find each other extremely attractive. And you look good together. You make each other look good together. And if this is a relationship, you could actually do something for the community, for the global community. Maybe you guys plant trees together. We could use that. Oh, you know what? It's so weird. This is what I brought. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually... Damn it. Hold on. Okay. This is a book I brought. Ah. Okay. Oh, I'm like Jack Skellington. What does it mean? What does it mean? Sorry. Got a little excited. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'll whisper right now until I get this on right. Okay. I brought this book all the way from Chicago called Only One Earth. It's from 1970. They're telling me to do this, so go with me here. 1972. And it has a lot of cool stuff. It's a report commissioned by the Care and Maintenance of a Small Planet, an unofficial report commissioned by the Secretary General of the United Nations Conference on the Human Environment, prepared with the assistance of a 152-member committee of corresponding consultants in 58 countries. And it's just really cool. Like I think it's backwards for you guys. Sorry. It has really cool table of contents, the planet's unity, the unities of science, the problems of high technology, developing regions, a planetary order, a shared biosphere, airs and climates, the oceans, strategies for survival, the need for knowledge, sovereignty, decision-making, the survival of man. I mean, it's just really cool. So for some of you, this world concept is actually hitting spot on. So if parts of this resonate, hold on to that. And whatever doesn't resonate, just let it go. Just let it. If it comes to you, oh, this resonates, keep it. If it comes to you, oh, it doesn't resonate, pass it on to the next person. Because everything is going to resonate with something that they resonate with. Because this isn't just for you, it's for everyone going to watch this ever. Okay? Keep that in mind. So, yeah, for some of you, saving the world is kind of like a real goal here, okay? I'm not going to go put it all the way back. Okay. This is definitely going into a different type of place for this daily reading. Okay, guys. So, back to the cards. So, yes, you make each other look really good together. You guys look great together. You're physically like attractive when you're not when you're together, but just you make each other more physically attractive, and you play out really well on the world stage. Like if you're in public, if you're doing anything in public, like if you're doing something for the earth, if you're, like I said, planting trees together, anything like that, you're just received really well by the public. You're received with warmth from the public, okay? Now this little glob over here, which I feel like is its own glob, we have the lack of balance. Like there's no more juggling. There's like no more juggling. There's actually swift action here. And it's because if someone's juggling something, or if this other community, whatever this other person is, if this offer is like pending, if it's stuck, if it's not like released yet, like in a vending machine, if it's just stuck on that little thing right there and it hasn't gone through, it's about to. It's about to, because the wish is for stability. The want is for stability, and you have this. You are the world. You are karmic. Gosh, you're just this crystallization of karmic order. Just like the earth, I have the book here. Just like the earth has its own biosphere, just like the earth has its own natural order, its own 4 pillars of foundation, and all of that it needs to keep itself. You know, the earth takes one huge big breath once a year. Like throughout the year, it just goes. Once a year, every year. It's really sweet. So just like the earth has its own ecosystem, you do too, so does this other person. And when you are two together, you create it. This is about creating that foundation. Only one earth. You guys have Camelot together. Both of you, if this is relationship, you create Camelot together. If it's the society part, where you, like the secret society, the private society part, they want you, oh, this is so Atlas Shrugged, they want you to contribute something to their society, their group, their community, because that's the wish. The wish is the 1111. The wish is see, this is the gates of happiness, the gates of commitment here. Take a look. See how self-satisfied he looks? It's a wish. And the 4 of Staves, it's the gate that just opens up for you. You can open up the gate to this commitment, and that's what they want. They want this commitment from you, or you want this commitment from this other person. You know, I am getting a lot of really inspiring messages from people about saving the world with their counterparts, and I think it's absolutely lovely. And I love that I can support them in doing it. What I've been doing is helping people come into union together with their divine counterparts, and those couples go on to contribute to society, to contribute to the earth, to contribute to saving the planet, to contribute to raising the vibration of planet Earth. So for anyone that just there's a sexual attraction here. I mean, we knew that already. We could have intuited that. Why did they want that to come out fast? There's a bit of speed having to do with this, though, as far as the offer coming in. Because see, if you're the world, you're really ready. You're really like ripe. You are primed. You've done soul work. You've completed. This is the stage of completion. If you're the world, you are not, you have like, I don't know, you've recently forgiven someone. You've recently, left. There's something that you've just come out of that has sealed a certain cycle of experience that is monumental in raising the vibration that you were previously vibrating at. You're vibrating even faster because of something that you've done. So you're already here. You're already in a position to move forward in a very serious way. They're telling me it's a heavy responsibility. They're telling me that what you've been through and everything that you've been through serves the future, serves the greater good, and that it was a responsibility to go through the pain, to heal the pain, to alchemize the pain into providence, to heal and forgive and move forward. And just like all of that energy matching, it's a responsibility to, hold on, to contribute. They're saying it's a responsibility to contribute. The nice thing about this, if this is a relationship, the nice thing about this is that you are very attractive to this other person. This person has the hots for you. This person has the hots for you. Like majorly, like major hots. This is like the Casanova card of the tarot deck. It's also fertility. There's actually fertility here, for sure. I don't get right away. This is like the beginning, but probably like within the next, I don't want to give to, like the next year, but it's like eventually, like that is part of this, is the birth of an idea, the birth of a child, the birth of an artistic project, the birth of a community, the birth of a society, the birth of a new system of thought, the birth of, a book like this, Only One Earth, this commission, this report, and if this is the societal part of, like, if that's how this is resonating, then this is just really increasing the speed at which it comes to you. You're not really going to see it coming. Okay, let's get one more last message. Is there any last message that wants... Oh my gosh. The last card. The Three of Swords, you guys. And we come full circle. We've got to heal the heartbreak of the planet, the heartbreak of the world, the heartbreak of all the damage and all of the... What's interesting is that this is a private protected community, a private protected class. It's a society. It's a tier. It's secluded. It's isolated. It's separated from like the general public. And it's because these individuals, this is one side and this is the other side. It's these two energies that have to come together. It's the energies of the wisdom and the energy work and the karmic responsibility meets the resources to implement what this side comes up with. It's like creators and manifestors, and then the resources and the tools. See, the magician can manifest. The magician needs the tools, needs the baton. As above, so below. Take the power from above and through desire, bring it about into physical 3D manifestation. I mean, that's how I do it. Yeah. And what's the most important thing of all? Healing our own broken hearts, raising our own vibration so that we can raise the vibration around us. This is kind of emphasizing the importance of the work. Oh my God, I can't believe it took me so long to figure this out. I'm sorry. It's divine. It's divine masculine and divine feminines. I'm sorry. It just took me so long to get that part of this. I feel like it's because I have been sort of like pulling back from that energy frequency. Oh, okay. And another thing is, if you are a divine feminine or divine masculine, and some of the readings that I've been doing, it is like having to do with this a little bit, so I'll address it here in the daily. You have to be emotionally prepared for your divine counterpart in case they fail their own mission to get to you. If they fail their own, if they don't make it. That's interesting. They channeled it to me earlier today, and I didn't quite realize exactly what it was. And overcoming the ego. Healing the heart. See, when you heal the heart, when you put an end to the ego and expectation and controlling others, is when you get the world and when you get everything. When you get everything you ever wanted. Relinquishing control, relinquishing. Oh, Scorpios has a great week ahead. Scorpio just needs to tweak one little thing in their strategy and then they get everything, okay? But it's kind of like that. It's what they channel to me. Oh, back to the divine masculines, divine feminines. You have to do your part. You're on one side or the other. If you're watching this, if you're a NATALEENIAN, you know, if you're like on the channel and you've been following me for a while now and you're totally like resonating with my frequency and I'm channeling your energies back to you, you're one or the other right now. You are either the world or you're like the resources. You're one on one side or the other to contribute to only one earth, to the new earth. Oh my God. Camelot. Ooh. The next, see, this is the biggest wave right now. This is the hardest wave of divine masculines and feminines to come together because it's so hard. It's the hardest. It's the hardest. The first really big, huge group are going to be the hardest to come together because they're going to have to show the way for the rest of the planet, for the rest of the world. That's what this public, it has to be public. It has to play out in public to show other people how to do it, how to fall in love again, how to heal their broken hearts, how to put down the ego. If there's not an example that people can see and mimic and emulate, it's hard for people to just use their imaginations. That's why we have people making movies, we have people writing books, we have people, creating the images first so people can imagine it and then they can go out and do it and take the action and make it real. Because as above, so below. What they channeled to me was the fountainhead. If you are divine masculine or feminine and your counterpart is still here, they're still in the ego trap, they're still in the heartbreak, they're still in pain, they haven't alchemized that pain into wisdom, and they can't or they won't or they're just not doing it right now, you have to accept that they might not make it. And you have to accept that that soulmate might not come into union with you and they might not fulfill their incarnational commitment to this lifetime to do this with you. They might not do it. And I accepted that. So if it's difficult for you, if you're in love with someone who's still in ego, who's still in a victimized mentality, who's still in fear and shame and negativity and guilt, all you can do is love them and let it go. You have to just let it, because you have your own mission. You still have to do what you have to do. That's the sucky part, is that you still have the responsibility. That's why they said it's a responsibility. I feel the weight of my responsibility of being psychic and all the people that I'm helping. Granted, my favorite part is getting the feedback emails like, oh my God, you're the real deal. Oh my God, it's so good. I love that. Like, I love that every single day. Like every day, that's what I really live for every single day. Just tweaking people out. She's real. That's cool. But yeah, it'd be really great to do this with someone. I always thought my psychic ability would go towards helping like my husband, like in business or in commerce or an art or something like that. I just never thought it would be like on YouTube. And that's where my little responsibility comes in, one of them, right? You likewise, you're a healer, you're an energy worker, you're on your own path to healing your, negative vibrations and alchemizing it into higher vibrations so that you can go forward and meet your counterpart. But if what they channeled was the scene where Howard Rourke got a little bit famous, okay? He's out of the quarry. He's a little bit of notoriety for like a couple things he did, some he did. And Dominique Francon, that's the thing. I'm Howard Rourke and my divine counterpart is Dominique Francon. And you have to realize, if you're on the Watch Natalie channel, you're Howard Rourke, okay? Like without a doubt. You're Howard Rourke, and they have this moment together in the room, and they kiss. They have this very passionate embrace, and he tells her, for all the years we'll have to wait. That's exactly how I feel. For all the years we'll have to wait. For Dominique to let go of the fear. For Dominique to let go of the negativity. She wanted him to stop being an architect. She wanted him to stop making buildings just because it was against the status quo. And he knew that she wasn't ready. So likewise, if you are a divine counterpart, waiting for your divine counterpart, and you know that they're not ready, blow them a kiss energetically and tell them, for all the years we'll have to wait. And then you get up and you do your day. Okay, my dears? With that, I sign off, and with that, I leave you. Okay? This turned into an extremely interesting reading. If you need anything else from me, just let me know. Everything you need is in the description box below. I am sending you guys all of the good can you hear me? I'm sending you guys all of the good photons, all of the good love and high vibrations, and I want all of you to make it. I want all of you to be reunited with your divine counterparts and go out and save the world. That's like what I want more than anything else. So let me know if I can help in any way, shape, or form, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow for the daily. Bye. Take the action. It's the actual action, okay, Scorps? Okay, let's go ahead and start clarifying. Oh my God, you found a partner. You found a partner, Scorpio. Who is it? Congratulations. Aww. There's a conversation that needs to happen between you and this person that you at the same time feel close to and feel distant from. Like you searched the whole world and you found the one. I think it's about time I dip from all this going on here. I think it's about time that I leave. It's like you're plotting your escape. The judgment in reverse for Scorpios for the week of August 20th. That didn't want to come out. Well, there's your 11/11 Scorpio. Get out of it. You want to get out of a contract that is anti what you want and what you want to go towards and what you want to actually talk about. It's you're not into this anymore. You have a new thing. Does that make sense? You have a new thing, Scorpio. And it's not this. You're a different Scorp, let me put it that way. You could be in the process of releasing, of control. They just said releasing control. So this is interesting. But now all you have to do is just trust, Scorpio. Just trust. Just trust. Okay, that's like your mantra for this week, Scorpio. Just trust. Okay, you have to change your strategy. Scorpio, you have to change your strategy. You've got to change your strategy as far as how you get out of the situation and how you get into the situation you want to get into. Involved, or the person that you're trying to get to, the person you're trying to close this distance with, it's through watching them and like spying on them that is actually providing you some relief and some hope and some faith. And so I'm gonna say it's okay. Just spy to your little Scorpio heart's content, my dears. Just spy on. Gosh, do I title this video Just Trust or Spy On? Spy on, Scorpio, because it's good for you. I know how sexy you are. I know how powerful you are. I know how intelligent you are. So to see your powers of mental acuity reduced to stress and anxiety and lack of confidence, it's like, I just want you to break free. I want to break free. I want you to break free, Scorpio. I just want to see you grab life by the... I just want you to break free. I want you to break free so bad, because the situation you want to get out of, you just need to think clearly, think strategically. For the situation that you want to get into, you just have to know that it's going to work. I don't know why you're overthinking it. Let go of control of the other people and the other situations and just control yourself. Just control your strategy. Just control your mind and your emotions. Just be your emperor self and all will go well. That is the one wrong part of your strategy, Scorpio, is the illusion that you can control this. It's not going to happen that way, Scorps. All you have to do is control yourself. All you have to do is approach this new situation or this new person with the truth. You're not using truth to get out of the situation that you're trying to get out of. You're using truth to get into the situation that you want to get into.